There used to be bars everywhere. Now there's naff all.
How much was that? What you got? I want a top quality one, me.
It's about 600 quid.
Oh no! We've got a disaster.
A bit more dodgy.
Where the bouncer's been a bit of a knobhead.
Look away!
No one ever sees that girl again. That guy's killed her. What's happening, people? I'm out and about again, and we are back on the beer again. You guys that like the drinking adventures, let's call them adventures. Let's not call them nights out, let's call them adventures. We're on it again today, and today we've come over to Bradford. Now, these days, Bradford is not known for its nightlife. Back in the day, I've seen videos of old nightclubs and things. I think my mum used to come to Bradford on nights out. It used to be the place to be, but unfortunately, these days, it's not. Now, the reason I chose Bradford for this one is because I actually looked, well, I saw a video by another YouTuber called The Wandering Turnip. It's a great name, Wandering Turnip, and he goes around and he explores cities and things like that. He did a whole series on Death of the High Street, but recently, like a week ago, maybe not even a week ago, came to Bradford again and had a little look. The reason he did it this time is because Bradford, listen to this, is a city of culture for 2025. This is the Bradford interchange here behind me. I have got off the train from home, and I'm staying in the Holiday Inn Express up in the Leisure Exchange. So the first pub you come to, we'll have a little look at some buildings and up into the town centre as well. But as soon as you come out of the interchange, you're greeted by what we call a Black Mariah, a police van. So that's not a good start, is it? But the first pub you come to is a craft union pub, and it's called Queen's. And it always seems to have, every time I've ever been to Bradford, it always seems to have a few characters knocking about outside. So, and I've never been in, but I'm going to go in right now. It's straight across from the Great Victoria Hotel. And the buildings, well, I'll show you a little bit of the buildings, but yeah, we're going to go into the Queen's and get the first pint of the evening. Let's go. Well, the lady pouring this just poured it all in one go, so I don't hold much hope for this. But to be fair, it's set really, really quick. I don't know if that's anything to do with it, but we'll give it a try anyway. £3.65. It's a little bit watery. It's not creamed up real nice. There is an interesting piano here though, look at this. So that was pub number one at the Queen's, or just Queen's. To be honest, wasn't the best pint of Guinness, but I think that was because of the pour. It wasn't the worst, like I say, it's a 5 out of 10. So we're coming down into town now, and you've got Centenary Square over there, which I know there's a Wetherspoons. However, we're going to avoid Wetherspoons for now. We're going to go up here, and I think there's a pub called the Ginger Goose, which, if you remember my drinking video in Brighouse, my friend Scott, who ended up drinking with me, he said you can get, I don't know if it's on certain days, you can get pot noodle and a pint in here. I'm down for that. Pot noodle and a pint, Sounding cracking. Sun's come out now as well. Wow. Right. Let's get down to Ginger Goose.
I said, hey you, if I'm being honest, I've been stalking you a bit, hoping you'd see me, and maybe you wanted to give this one a try, and take me high. Maybe you just want to see ya, I'll go anywhere if you be there.
I have to do a 360 like that now because I won't be able to do it after a few more beers, will I? Right. Council need to get control of these gardens here. Ginger Goose just here next to Subway. Let's go. So like I said, I haven't been in Bradford for a long time, so I was a little bit wrong. Centenary Square is there, and your Wetherspoons and your Nando's and all that is there. And this is the Ginger Goose. I'll tell you what, they've got an Elvis tribute act on Father's Day, which is this Sunday, 3:30. If you go and enjoy that, all you got to say to me is, thank you very much. The sun's out, I might say outside actually. Look at this, there's a dress code and everything. No baseball caps, no jogging bottoms, no track suits. There we go, let's get in. A friend of mine said you can get a pot noodle and a pint in here.
Oh, a long time ago, yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, no.
You can't get it anymore. All right, okay. Where do I tap? Anyway.
Weirdly, it didn't work out. It's had a
I couldn't believe that it was actually a thing, but yeah. I went drinking with him. He only thought it last week. I think he had it on Facebook or something.
Our boss were in Hull once drinking with all the big... And they saw it at a place in Hull for £6, so they thought, oh, we'll do that, see if it works.
It didn't. Yeah, you got some good deals though. You got like all this. Yeah, yeah.
But it didn't work.
All this panini, it's bacon sandwich. Yeah, it's good. Unfortunately, Scott, the pot noodle and a pint didn't work out, so they don't offer it anymore. There is plenty of deals. Hot bacon sandwich and a pint. Obviously, that's for morning. You've got basically a pub meal deal there. Up on the wall there, you've got a pint of John Smith's, sandwich and a bag of crisps, £5. Can't go wrong. Have a look at that. Head and a half. But at least it wasn't all poured in one go. We know it's going to be creamy. Woohoo! Nearly got half of it out. That's a million times better. Million times better. Right. How much was it? Let me check. £4.30. Still not too bad for a city. These?
Yeah.
Where do I get them from?
Yeah, where do you buy them from?
It's a camera.
I know it is.
Well, you can buy them from anywhere. Website, Amazon.
How much is that? Well, you've got, I want a top quality one, me.
It's about £600.
For that one, what you've got now?
There you are.
Don't mind, I'm a paranoid bastard.
No, don't be right.
I want one. Because you know what? I'm thinking of travelling in it.
Yeah? What are you thinking about going?
All over in it.
It's good if you can do it. But
I will try in it, man. Work
but you know,
hard, innit?
your phones these days have got just as good cameras.
You know what it is with this? I don't like fucking going like this, you know what I mean? With that, alright, innit?
Oh, you're like small, but I mean, you can do it with your phone though. Like, phones have got good cameras.
They have got good cameras, but you got your phone like that, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want no one to know that. You know what I mean?
Oh, you secretly film it?
Yeah, you know, not like, you know, not like, you know what I mean? Because
You've got to just have confidence and go,
yeah, you know, fucking no, I ain't got that in me, man, you know.
Oh, you have, everyone has somewhere, but you just got to practice.
Because you know what it is, I'm always on social media and I'm...
Cheers, mate. That's the first time I've been called young for a while, anyway. See you later. No, I'm going to try to go to every pub. Okay, that was the Ginger Goose. Now, they have got a nice little outdoor area here, but Unfortunately, there was a sign on the bar, I don't know if I got it on film, that said, if you're going outdoors, let us know and we'll put it in a plastic glass. And there was absolutely no way that I was having a Guinness in a plastic glass. Right, we're going to go into here at Centenary Square, head to Wetherspoons for a Guinness, and hopefully there'll be some seats outside. But yeah, this is kind of where the action happens in Bradford. This little square. You get people just knocking about, just hanging about. That's this building here. Look at this. I think it's the police museum now, but look at that. Wow. Check that out. Let's get over here. Like I said, the reason I've come to Bradford today is because of the video I watched the other day, The Wandering Turnip, and he's showing a lot more of the buildings and things than me. Obviously, you know my sort of culture is in the boozer, but we're going to go to Wetherspoons here. It looks quite busy outside, so hopefully we'll get a table. But I don't mind this Wetherspoons actually. And then you've got the Centenary Square there and the water feature. I don't know what else to call it. Right, let's get in Spoons. In fact, you don't even have to go in. I'll order on the app. £6. Remember, this video is not live. Do not send things to the table. In fact, I might not put the number on just in case some people do it. If you want me to do that, if you want me to go live one day from a Wetherspoon somewhere, let me know. You're just going to send mushy peas though, aren't you? There's one. There's two. Let me get this Wetherspoons app up. See what we're going to order here today. I'm a bit peckish, but I'm thinking maybe we have a few more pints and head up to the city centre. This one's called the Turles Green. And then, yeah, maybe get a takeaway later. It's all kicking off here. Table number... Oh, it's Curry Club. Curry Club today because it's Thursday. Now, I've still yet to try these gourmet burgers, haven't I? Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and do a video of that. We'll see. Right. It's all about beer today, so drinks. Should we get something a bit funky? No? No. I didn't think anyway. Bud Light, $1.99. How much is a Guinness? Should we stay on the Guinness? Oh no! We've got a disaster! Guinness, temporarily unavailable. Dear me. Right, you guys are going to be offended, but it's tough. We're going to go for a Bud Light. Wow. Guinness, unavailable. Not great, that. The one place you can rely on a Guinness being decent and cheap, Wetherspoons, and it's unavailable. I've ordered myself a Bud Light. See when it arrives. $1.99. Made a severe error here. Because it's an outside table, they've put it in a frigging plastic glass. Should have a sign out here saying you're going to be in plastic glasses as well. Maybe no one can be trusted outside in a beer garden in Bradford with a blooming glass. Well, these girls have got their wines and the gins in glass. Maybe because she went to the bar. Loving out. Bud Light. Crap. Right. We're not hanging about too much in here. I'm probably going to go inside, to be honest. It's the sun's gone in now. Typical, eh? Right, the blooming heavens have opened, so I've come inside. So much for getting out of here. That's not great. It's quite a big Wetherspoons, this actually. It's got this whole floor here, and then there's an upstairs as well. I did film something here. What was it what I filmed before? I can't remember, but I'm thinking about filming the burgers tomorrow on yeah, tomorrow for me, but a few days for you guys. What do you think to that? Let me know in the comments if you want to see these new gourmet burgers. We'll see. Anyway, this is the lower ground floor. Busy for a Thursday, isn't it? Cheers. Okay, so it's absolutely heaving upstairs as well. I just went to the toilet, and of course it's miles and miles away on the floor above. There's a little sign there that says Father's Day brunch burger is back for one weekend only. So if you want to treat your dad to something cheap and cheerful, get to Spoons. Right, I'm gonna do my best to finish this, but it's absolutely horrendous. And then we'll get up into town, because that's where it should be. A bit more dodgy. This has all been nicey so far. I mean, you guys might have seen some highlights.
We was young, I'm looking back on how life used to be. You were mine and I was yours, I feel like you glued to me. Ripped apart my heart in two, I gave it for you to keep. Broken pieces all over the ground, I'm losing sleep. Take me back to how it used to be. We all say that, but the past always seem to play these tricks with me. Suffocate and need room to breathe. Take me back to how it used to be.
Okay, that was the Turles Green Wetherspoons here in Centenary Square in Bradford. Now, they've got this beautiful water feature here. Nearly getting run over by electric bikes, so they're going off 1,000 miles an hour. Got this beautiful water feature here, but I've just been talking to someone in there, and they told me how the council paid for this. Have a look at this, and then I'll tell you how the council paid for it. So apparently, now this might not be true, but this is just what I've been told, talking to an old boy in there. Apparently, Leeds Bradford Airport was sold by Leeds Council and Bradford Council, and Leeds Council built the Leeds Arena, and obviously made lots of money and brought lots of tourism and everything to Leeds. And Bradford Council built what he described it as a hole in the ground with some water squirting out, and brings nobody. Although there is a few people sat there, but I'm not sure what they're bringing to the area. Obviously, with a concert venue, you're going to bring people, you're going to bring business to all the other businesses around it. Anyway, that's not what my channel's all about, is it? I'm just relaying what I got told. Right, we're going to head up into the city centre now. This is where it could all go. Well, it could all get dodgy, but that's what we're here for. We're here to see what Bradford's all about on an evening. It looks a bit dead, to be honest. Obviously all these open parts are the best parts, but we're going to head up here, see what's going on at some of the maybe dingier pubs. I might pop back into the old Ginger Goose on the way home, because that did look like it was going to be oh, there's a drum winder here. What's a drum winder? Look at this. Let's go in here and have a beer. Bouncer on door on Thursday. This used to be I've been in that sports bar there. This hill leads up to like the top, and I can remember all the bars being on this road here. I think at the top of the hill you used to have flares and things like that. But yeah, let's go into the drum winder and see what's going on. It sounds like it's bouncing a little bit. There's lots of phone shops around here. But we're going to go in here. Okay, the bouncer saw me filming outside, but the idiot came in and after I ordered my pint and said, no filming in here. I said, surely I can film myself. The woman behind the bar didn't have a problem with it. She even put a shamrock in here. I won't be able to film too much anyway, because it is absolutely loud as anything with the party music, and it looks a really good bar. But they're not going to get a good review from Dino when Bouncer's been a bit of a knobhead.
Sometimes when I'm with you, I don't really wanna be here. But when you gone from me, I'm sad you disappear.
It's a shame he didn't want me to film in here because I could have sung at karaoke. You guys love that.
On the shallow side, floated off way too far. I'm drifting with no paddle. I need you to save me, but you kill me at the same time. It's like a drug when I withdraw. I need the same.
Okay, that was the Drum Winder. A really, really nice pub. Absolutely banging. Karaoke in there, really good. Unfortunately, the bouncer said I couldn't film inside, so obviously I got what I could. But it's a really good pub. Karaoke in there, yeah, great. On to the next one. We've got the Duke of York here, or we've got the Crown Sports Bar. Which is best? Duke of York, Crown Sports Bar. Where would you go? This one, we're going there then. The Duke of York. Are you sure, mate? Well, we're going across road to Crown anyway. Right, let's have one in here. So I came to the toilet in here, Duke of York. There were two lads at the piss box. Two types of people in this world. One lad just strolled off out, and one lad washed his hands after he's had a piss. Wash your blooming hands. I'm going to do that now, and then we'll go get my Guinness.
Cause without it, I'm a mess.
I realised I forgot to tell you how much the Guinness was in the Drum Winder. It was £4, the same as in here in the Duke of York. But this one, let me tell you, looks like the best pint I've had all night. Take a look at this. Not bad for city prices. Slodger. Now it's quiet in here because it's Thursday night, but there was an old guy just dancing away on his own. I didn't want to film him because I didn't want to be mean. But the music, oh my God, it's right up my street. And I like it quiet, if I'm honest. I like it just me, good music and a beer. Unless, obviously, Naomi can come, but check out, she's got a real job. Not this blooming rubbish. In an interesting turn of events, it's karaoke in here. And the guy that were dancing a minute ago when I said I didn't want to film, he's the first up. It's called Michael. Let's listen to him for as much as I can possibly can. I can't see him getting copyright strikes if I'm honest. Decided to stay for another and got a Copperberg mixed fruit, Yorkshire Lee style. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, see you later. Okay, so as usual on a Just Dino video, especially a drinking video, the Duke of York got the better of me, and it's now 9:45. Because I was singing karaoke, as you just saw then. We're not going to go back in Drum Winder. We're going to head up the hill and see what's going on. We've got Boogie's Bar here. Excuse me, my mate. Never mind. It doesn't look more like a nightclub, that, so we're going to keep heading up, see what's cracking on. There's not a lot around here, but there's so many phone shops. Actually, I already knew that, because even though I've had a few beers, Wandering Turnip, which is the reason I'm here, walked up this street and I think he counted about 12 or 13 phone shops. Every single shop's a phone shop. Obviously they're all closed now because it's 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So we'll keep going up, see what's going on. I used to, well, when I say Naomi used to go to university, which is at the top of this hill. I'll be honest, I'm struggling after a few beers. There used to be bars everywhere. Now there's naff all. You got Mackey's down there, spin you around, you got Mackey's down there. A few bars up here, but it's where the market was. I don't think there's going to be anything. In fact, let me Google it, because I don't want to walk all the way up that hill and then there not be anything. And me have a 4-hour video for the sake of me walking up a hill and back. So let me Google it and see if there's anything up there. That's where the Wetherspoons used to be, the flares, all that sort of stuff, Revolution, but I'm not sure it's there anymore. Let me Google it. Right, I'm on my way back. I walked all the way up there because he said there was another bar open. I can't remember what it's called, but it was frigging permanently closed. So we're just sacking it off now. Back down into this little strip. Not really a lot of Bradford. On a Thursday night, there is apparently some more nightlife on a weekend, but you know, Thursday night in a student place, I thought it'd be absolutely banging. I'll be honest, I've had a few beers. I'm ready for home, if I'm honest, but there is one more place that says it's the place to be on a Thursday night, really, and that is the Sun Inn, or the Sun, whatever it's called. The only problem is, and it's not a problem to me, but to everybody else, maybe, it's a gay bar. I've no issue. Serve me a beer, I'll be happy. Bit mad. I am hungry though. I am very, very hungry. Still got Wetherspoons, that'll be up until 12. Ginger Goose, we can go back there, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's find the Sun and we'll go in, see what it's like. But yeah, there's not a lot of life on a Thursday in Bradford city centre. This is it. This is where we are, right in the centre of Bradford. And there's absolutely naff all happening. So let me Google the Sun and we'll go to a gay bar. I don't care. Okay, so apparently Sunbridge is on this way. The Sun is on Sunbridge Road. I've just asked for directions because Google wasn't very clear. However, obviously in my drunken state, my memory has just come back to me, and apparently I saw, well, I did see, not apparently, I saw the Wandering Turnips video, and he went underground to something called Sunbridge Wells, but I'm sure, if I remember rightly, I might be wrong, doesn't open till 4 PM on a Friday. I think it's like behind the Wetherspoons and behind that little strip where I've been on. So I'm going to go to the Sun and maybe I come back and do it again. If I miss any bars and you're from Bradford, let me know in the comments. I'll do a part 2 because that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened with the Liverpool vlog. I went to Liverpool and got 6 or 7 pints of Guinness, and literally every single person in the comments said, "You went to the wrong place." So listen, I'm coming back to Liverpool, so get in that comment to that video. I'll link it at the end of this one. Right, let me find the Sun. Right, I'll be honest, I got told to come here, but I feel like I'm going into the abyss here. Very far away from the town centre. It's not looking good. Well, I can hear music, that's a good sign, I suppose. I'm not going to film myself walking in because this is literally, God knows where this is. I'm miles away from centre. But this is where I've been told to come Thursday night. Right. Cut to me at the table, I suppose, or back in my hotel and crying. I ordered a drink, came for a piss, and this is what I'm greeted with. Get your dabbers out!
All the songs on the sheet. Don't worry, the title of the song is almost always given away in the clip of music that's played.
How have I ended up in here? Well, that was the Sun Hotel. From the outside, it looks like it's closed down, doesn't it? Well, I didn't win at bingo. And yeah, it was an alright bar, that, but unfortunately, thought them boys were going to say something then. They were looking like they were, are you filming me? But there are only two of them. I could have took them. And that statement there means it's time for Dino to go home. Because you couldn't. Because you're in your 40s, you're fat as out, and you're not the man you used to be. However, you do like a takeaway. So, should I go find a kebab or something like that? Ironically, in Bradford City Centre there, it doesn't seem like there's a lot. I know if you go up on Great Orton Road and stuff like that, there's loads of like curry houses and stuff, and it's the best place for food. But this video is all about drinking. And unfortunately, it's not the best place for drinking. So we need a kebab or something. Where's the best takeaway in Bradford? What do you reckon? I mean, just any takeaway basically. Sultan's. Where is it? Down in town?
No, it's up there.
Oh, I'm not going back up that way. See again? Steeton Avenue, I don't know. Bus or I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I'm not from Bradford, sorry. No one ever sees that girl again, that guy's killed her. He's telling me to go back up there for a kebab. No, we're going into town. The beauty of being in a city is your Subway and your McDonald's and all that will still be open. I won't be getting any of them though. But could go to a Ginger Goose on the way home, you know what I mean? See if there's have one more. Where's the town centre now? Let me get my bearings. I'm going to walk down the same way I walked up. And if I have another beer, I have another beer. But it's nothing you haven't seen before. But this might be the end of the vlog. If I don't get any food, this is the end of the vlog actually. Let me just say this. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel, who likes these sort of videos. I'm in Bradford. I mean, look around me. I'm in a city I don't know, with a lot of dodgy people that I don't know. And but do you know what I do know? 25,000 subscribers. We just hit it while I was leaving that pub. You guys are absolute legends. I friggin' love every single one of you. And if you like the drinking videos, the next one is going to be in Blackpool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post on my community page or on my Instagram. No, let's do Instagram. Go over to the Instagram. I'm going to post on the Instagram the day I go. And then if you're in Blackpool, come and meet me. I'll buy you a beer. I hope there aren't 25,000 people there. Otherwise it's going to cost me 100 grand for a beer, for a load of beers. It'll be fine. Right. I'll love you and leave you. I'm going back down here. That was Bradford. The City of Culture 2025. I'm going to go back down here and see if that bouncer will let me in. I'm going to film him. No, not really. I don't want to get knocked out. Bye bye.